So you're thinking of moving to the Hinckley area? Stay tuned on all the pros and cons of living there. Hi, this is Joy Larson with the Joy team in the Keller Williams Greater Cleveland market. Thanks for joining us today. Today we're talking all about the 6 pros, the 2 cons, and stay tuned all the way for my Joy's Hidden Gem. We're going to be just diving right in, and the great thing about the Hinckley area is there's price points for everyone, all the way from $200,000 all the way up to over $1 million. There is a lot of properties with land as well, which you don't see this in a lot of areas in the Cleveland-Akron area. So if you like a more rural feel with more land, then Hinckley is the spot, as you can see in all these areas. So let's talk about my pros. The first pro I want to share with you are the schools. On niche.com, they are rated in the A's. So this is a great spot for schools. Plus, the elementary school has a brand new $3-point-something million building that they've just redone, and it has air conditioning, which the other one did not. It has the playground so that the kids will have a blast on there, basketball courts, all of that. The public library is around there too, which is really nice. I am into books, so that is always a good plus when there's a good library around there. And the high school has a wonderful stadium, so it is a great spot for those who are into football or track. So you definitely have to take a look at the school system there on Niche. They were rated number 15 in the Cleveland-Akron area, as well as I think in the 40s with News and World Report. So, and that's in the state of Ohio. So that's why definitely many people want to be part of this school system. Let's talk about the second, number 2, the second pro. The Metropark System. The Metropark System is amazing here in the Hinckley area. A lot of people will talk about Whipp's Ledges. If you have never been, you definitely have to put that on your bucket list to go check out. Whipp's Ledges is definitely a place where you'll want to go climbing if you love to climb. My kids, as you can see in the pictures, they love, love, love to climb. And it's a little scary for me as a mom, but we have really enjoyed many family adventures here. And you can picnic. There's lots of pavilions that you can go and have your picnic lunch and family gatherings here while the kids roam around. And you can bring your dogs for dog walking, cat walking too. I'm not sure, I haven't seen too many cats, but a lot of dog walking in this Metropark System in Hinckley as well. Also, they have the Ledges, which is a great spot in the Metropark System here. And they have a pool, so you can go to the Ledge pool. Here they even have the Ledges Lake in the same area where you can go fishing and hiking and dog walking here. So if you are a fisherman, you definitely will want to go to the Ledges as well. You could go swimming and then you can go fishing. So you definitely have to check that out. Number 3, I have to talk about Hinckley Lake totally separately. So Hinckley Lake has been one of the things that has been fun. So we would go crawdad looking and searching when my kids were little. And they have a little beach area here as well. Plus, you have an area where you can buy food, and so you can do everything there. Pavilions, dog walking and hiking. You can hike around Hinckley Lake as well, and you can rent canoes in the boathouse. So it's not only you can go swimming, you can go fishing, you can go canoeing. So it is something that there's so much to do in the summer months. We owned a kayak and we would go kayaking, or my husband would go kayaking a lot on Hinckley Lake, and would go fishing right off of that as well. So you have the ledges to fish with in Hinckley, as well as Hinckley Lake as well. So there's two different spots that would be fun to go to. Number 4, this deserves a special mention. It's the Buzzards. Buzzard Day. Hinckley has Buzzard Day. On March 15th every year, the Buzzards come back to Hinckley. Isn't that crazy? Because they like to go to the area with all the ledges, because there's a great spot for them there. So on March 15th they come, so you can see them flying around the Hinckley area. But then that Sunday after the 15th, that first Sunday after the 15th, Hinckley has a Buzzard Day. So they have a pancake breakfast, they have an arts and crafts festival, they have a pet contest and all of that. So there's just so much to do, and it's such a unique venue too. Who would have thought? Buzzards. Number 5, the small town country feel. Oh my word, this downtown just looks like you're going back in time. I love driving through this way whenever I'm going through certain area, just so I can go to this downtown area. So if you need a haircut, you definitely have to go get your haircut, right? At a barber shop. So cool, and it's on the main corner there of 303. So you have to definitely check this out. As well as after you get your haircut, you can go get some donuts, right? So who wouldn't like something like this? There's also a Great Hunt Outfitters store right there, which is right across the street from the barbershop, the donut shop. Then you can go look at the hunting shop, right? So it is something that is totally unique. You wouldn't find this in a normal, I shouldn't say normal, but you wouldn't find this in suburbia, right? So you're more in the country, but yet you're right near suburbia as well in the city feel. So that's the one great thing. There's also Veterans Memorial Park right there on the main road there, which I love that they are memorializing our veterans, because thank you for serving our country, those who are in the military, and I appreciate you. They also have a Memorial Day parade, and they definitely go and stop at this Memorial Park. So if you haven't taken a walk through Memorial Park, definitely go get a donut, a haircut, go to the hunting shop, and then go to the Memorial Park. Now let's talk about the 2 cons. The first con, I have to say, it is definitely a sleepy town. So at night, it's done. There's nothing open. So you definitely will want to, if you like doing nighttime things, you might not want to move to Hinckley, Ohio, because it is a sleepy town, but that's okay for some, right? Number 2, there are some rundown areas of Hinckley just because it is a rural area. So some of the things have not been updated. So one of the other things is there's an area of the watershed of the Metroparks for Hinckley Lake that needs to be refurbished because it is run down. It's 90 years old. So that Hinckley Lake, they're going to have to fix, and it's like between $5 and $11 million to fix. So these are the different things with Hinckley that are the downside. You stay tuned all the way to my Joy's Hidden Gems. So let me talk about that. Hillside Orchard is one of my favorite spots. When my kids were little, I had 3 little kids, and we loved going to the apple orchard there and go apple picking. So my mom and I actually went this past year because my kids are just too old now and they didn't want to join us. So my mom and I went, right? And we love their homemade donuts. Oh, they are to die for. So you definitely have to check out Hillside Apple Orchard if you haven't, and that's on 303 in Hinckley. And you got to check out my other videos. And I hope you can join us and see you next week. Bye-bye.